Volvo truck and bus.
The assembly factory at Irvine was formed in 1975, and our basic principles in those days remain valid for us now. We wish to be acknowledged as the best assembly factory within Volvo truck and bus corporations. We lay particular emphasis involving all our employees in the process of continuous improvement, and we develop partnerships with everyone involved in our business, and by so doing we intend to exceed the demands of our customers.
Here in Irvine we have the capability to react to the customer's demand for the type of vehicle that he's actually requiring.
The whole emphasis has been in improving our response to customer demand.
I would say that we are more personal. We can deal more with the customer needs on an individual basis.
The design group is basically split into two distinct groups. One group looks after special vehicles, which are dedicated purely to meeting the customer demand for the GB market.
We get orders coming in into the non-standard vehicles group, and from that we look at their requirements and come up with a design solution which can be integrated onto the assembly line.
And the second group work on a subcontract basis for Sweden, doing development work and design work for new and existing product in the marketplace.
When Gothenburg give us a design rationalisation to introduce, we've got to take care of all legal demands, design demands, safety demands, everything. Recently we've been working on the development of the B6 minibus. We're seeing a lot of changes to suit the market demands just now.
We are the only factory in the world that produces Volvo Olympian and Volvo B6 bus. The benefit to the operator of coming to Irvine is the flexibility of the plant. We can build the operator the vehicle that he requires as quickly as is practically possible, and we can give him that vehicle to the required quality standards that he's looking for, and he knows that he's got the backup of the Volvo organisation behind him.
Well, I believe we build a good quality truck here, competitive price in a competitive market.
Basically, I think everybody will benefit. The buyer of the truck sees a higher quality, possibly buy more trucks, recommend the trucks, therefore we get more work.
Customers should come here because the quality of the truck is good. We turn out a truck quicker than any other truck company.
If we can compete in that class, then it means more work for this company, more wages for the men, and a better quality truck for the customer.
No, I think that's one of the benefits of Irvine. They can build that many variations in the trucks. There's that many different variations now instead of a standard truck.
The BSI certificates and the ISO 9001 certificates, I think, have helped the quality in the factory. The workforce are more aware of the truck that they're building and the quality they've got to build into the truck.
The ISO 9001 means a lot to the men as well as the company because we can produce a far better quality truck for the customer. And he's the main object of the exercise. Without the customer, the company's nothing.
Volvo's philosophy is to build a quality bus. That's through tradition and through what we do here.
The bus production area is the first introduction at Irvine of a dock system. One person doing one specific job. The whole team is responsible for the whole job.
B6 chassis is a midi chassis aimed at, in the main, the developing bus market in this country. The Olympian chassis is a double-deck chassis. The build has been to the Far East, Hong Kong in the main, and Singapore.
When the chassis is to be assembled, the full instructions for that vehicle are in the screen. When you look at the screen, you look up the chassis number, you know exactly what components are to be fitted to that vehicle.
Customers know that the vehicles they're buying are built to a correct specification which cannot be deviated from, and therefore they have greater confidence in the product we're building.
It's vitally important that everyone is involved in quality, and it can only benefit Volvo and obviously the customer.
Generally speaking, faults seem to be coming down drastically since they've introduced the team training and the individual training in the last couple of years.
It's good. It makes for a good working environment.
Now the onus and responsibility is placed upon myself, and I feel that I've got to get it right. First time you want the customer to come back and place a repeat order.
I don't think you'll get any better than Volvo. Like, it's definitely a place to be.
If a truck goes on the line at 8 o'clock in the morning, 15-25 minute line moves later, that truck will be off the line as a complete unit.
The team building is helping us because we feel as if we're more involved with the company.
Well, all the team leaders have got radio contact with each other. So the teams, although each team's working close in itself, the team leaders are working close with each other.
So it's like just communication that's getting passed back down the line.
The team meetings we have every week, we have one every Monday morning, and the team leader explains to us what's happening, what our orders are for the trucks, and any new variations and builds. Just keeps us up to date with everything that's happening in the factory.
I think the team working has increased productivity and also morale. The men feel more involved with what's happening.
All the teams have also got a computer screen beside them, which the team leaders all use, and some of the team members. We've also got our assembly instructions, which are integrated in the computer, which we have access to, and also in printed documents on the assembly line.
We're improving in the trucks all the time, with all the different variants and the technology, Geartronic. You know, they're pushing themselves in front of other companies.
Quality, everyone knows involved with it. Quality is everyone's job. So the quality check starts from phase one, and the quality checks continue all around the assembly line. Obviously, you have the final stages of green sticker when it's going through the rolling road, the brake test, the air integrity test, tachograph calibration, they're all in. But the quality thing's in everybody's job, and everybody's aware of it here.
Every product we make, every bus we build has got to be checked against the order specification. The customer wants something, the customer gets it.
At the moment they're building a lot of buses for Singapore and Hong Kong.
We're designing for world markets, as far away as Australia. So we're taking care of world markets for the B6.
Obviously Volvo are trying to make sure that it's the best possible way to build a bus and the best quality.
The hover system, the way the buses actually move, they run in an air hover, just like a hovercraft. That's how the buses are moved until they go onto their wheels. When the bus is completed in our area, it's my job to drive it out the area and drive it into the rolling road, where we road test it, get it up to temperature. Then we brake test it, make sure the brakes are working and the brake test machine to the right standard.
There is a sign that this bus has been passed and is ready for delivery to the coach builder.
Everything we do is driven by what the customer needs, what the customer requires. And yes, quality is absolutely vital to the customer. Every bus that leaves Irvine is in A1 condition, ready for the customer to his requirements. 100%, no exceptions.
We also have a product audit on a daily basis, whereby the quality department will take specific vehicles from the production process and audit them to a predetermined standard to ensure that we are achieving the quality criteria laid down by Volvo Truck Corporation.
5% of the output production from both bus and truck assembly lines get audited independently by the product audit activity. The report from that is fed back to the production areas, and then a meeting is convened where all the observations are considered by the designers, production technicians and material engineers for corrective action.
I think the real thing is that everybody realises now that if we don't all put in the effort, you know, in this competitive marketplace, we're not going to be here.
Volvo and Irvine can produce flexible products for any market at the right time, at the right cost, the right quality level.
I would say ultimately the customer has benefited, and obviously the workforce has got to benefit. Having customer satisfaction, you'd like to think the customer would return to Volvo and therefore giving us job security in this area.
It's been a great company to work for. They've been good employers, and they've given you the backing all the time. The workforce will repay that back to the management.
It's a good place to work, and I hope it can keep getting orders in this. I'd like to retire out of here. You know, I've quite a wee while to go, but I still think I'd like to retire out of here.